everybody? Welcome back to the Wonbyone Podcast. I'm your host, Obi Omegano, here to join today with an old friend of mine, college teammate, a young professional himself, overseas right now hooping. Yeah? Kris Martin. K-Martin. What's up, baby?
Oh, man, just living life, man, enjoying, you know what I'm saying, staying.
Where you at, man? So for y'all that don't know, man, K-Martin, like I said, I hoop with him and Oral Roberts. One of my young fellas way back when. That was, 10, 15 years ago?
What? Isn't that crazy?
I mean, look, I'm 32 now. I was in college, 2020? Like,
That was
a long time ago.
That was that 15, 16 year.
That was okay, so 10 years ago. Yeah, man. So, Kmart's been grinding. Man, I'm proud of you, bro. Let me just start by saying that because you always said you was going to go hoop, bro. And it's a lot of guys that say that. It's a lot of guys that say that they're going to go overseas and hoop, but it's not a lot of guys who figure it out and get over there, man. So first and foremost, power to you, man. Congrats to you to being out there.
Much appreciated, bro.
Yeah.
Couldn't have did it without my vets, man, you know.
Man, where you at right now? What's going on?
I'm in Montenegro, man. We're going on year 5. We about a quarter through the season right now. Everything's well, you know what I'm saying? Everything going well. We balling. So,
this is your first, not your first year there?
This is my first year in Montenegro.
Okay.
But
this year 5 as a pro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
man, walk me through the journey, man. I just want to for selfish reasons, I want to hear your journey because we haven't talked in a long time, man. I want to hear what it was like going over there your first year because I know what mine was like. Your first year, second year, like talk to me about how that was. Give me a whole rundown.
So, I graduated during COVID year, 2020. So They wasn't really doing it took a little while. Like, nobody was accepting offers and stuff unless they had you on the draft board for the league or whatever. There wasn't really no opportunities to go play pro straight from college or, getting your first year. So I had to wait until January 2021. And then, I signed with an agent. I had an overseas agent I signed with. I had an American agent. At first, it didn't work out. We couldn't really find a job, obviously, because it was difficult. It was a lot of things going on around COVID. It was hard to do anything. So when that loosened up, I got my first opportunity in Czech Republic, and it was about the end of their season. So I played a couple games, about 6 games right before playoffs. Got my feet wet, got to see what it was like playing at the pro level for the first time, and it was good.
How was that? It
was good, man. It was a good experience. I had a pretty good couple, first games, and what's crazy was one of the teams, so we ended up going to the playoffs, right? The first team that we played in that playoffs first round, they ended up signing me the next year. So they was my, they really opened the door for me. They saw, saw the potential there. So I'm grateful for that, but all in all, it was hard work getting over there, but you know how it is. When you get over there, you got to kick your foot in. You got to kick the door open.
About, you know how it is. He a vet.
Yeah.
Yeah. He talking about, you know how it is. I like that. Yeah. Hey, you what you do in college? What were your numbers in college your last year?
I was like 8-4 and 3. We had a new coach come in. The coach I was going to play for, he he had some new guys. He wanted to revamp the whole team at Colorado State. So, I had to.
Oh, man, listen, bro.
I transferred, bro.
I forgot. I'm like, oh, yeah, you did go to Colorado State.
Yeah, I had transferred. So it was a lot. It was a tough because my senior year didn't go the way that I wanted it to go.
In which way? Because you didn't get as much as you thought because the new coach and everything.
Yeah, I didn't think I got as much out of myself, and I didn't give the team. You know how competitive I am, man. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't feel like I was able to get a team and really show who I really was. My last stand in college, and it was a great floor, a great opportunity to do so, and it just didn't pan out that way. And it's okay because those freshmen that I came in with and I built with. 3 of them are in the NBA right now.
Wow.
David Roddy.
Yep.
Isaiah Stevens.
Yep.
And John Tonji. He with the Jazz.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so I got to really focus on them and get them incorporated into taking the scene over as I was heading out. So I think that's a blessing in itself.
So Kmart, you were the vets.
I was the vet. You was my vet. I was the vets. You know.
Ah, that's funny, bro.
Yeah.
You looking back like, yeah, them 3 guys in the league, they were my youngins.
My youngins, like for real, bread and butter. Used to do everything.
Wow.
So yeah, that was cool, man. It was cool.
How was your experience at Colorado State, man? I went up there, Colorado State.
Hey man,
it was nice up there. Boy.
It's beautiful. Like the scenery is
nice
green. You know, it's a lot of nature. You know, the people
what
up
made
there.
You choose that?
They're welcoming, huh?
What made you choose Colorado State?
The coach, you know, Larry Eustace.
Yeah.
Larry Eustace was like one of the, most known coaches. He had a good resume. And the year before I was going there, they had just they won the Mountain West tournament, or they went to the championship of the Mountain West tournament. They had a couple guys go league, like Gian Clavel. You know what I'm saying? They had some big time names. So he was trying to give me the keys and replace him.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, why not? You know what I'm saying? That's an opportunity. I had a couple. Mm-hmm. I had Iowa State. I had Creighton.
Oh, okay.
But I felt like that was the spot for me. But, he ended up getting fired.
Yeah.
He ended up getting fired like my redshirt year. So then we got a new coach, and I think that's just when the trajectory of what was planned for me changed,
Who did you think had the best chance in the league out of those freshmen?
Oof.
Off rip. When you first, your years at Colorado State, and not like now looking back,
right?
Like
right,
while you were there, who were you like? Oh, he probably gonna go.
You know what's crazy? I said John was gonna go
because he was an athlete.
John was already as a freshman about 6'6", 225.
He wasn't, but he wasn't really dunking like that, was he? Until
he wasn't getting them off in the games like he really wanted to. Like he had a couple,
yeah.
But like you could see some flashes. But like I seen him in practice every day. I seen him in the workouts. I'm like, if he learns the game and understands how to pick because he could score and he's very athletic. Like you can't teach some of that.
Yeah,
so he already had it. So I was like, he's going for sure. And then Roddy was a freak in himself. He was about 6'7", 250, but he can move.
Yeah,
he can move. So yeah, Isaiah from Dallas. So he had the mentality already. He had he grew up under he came after me. He went to Allen, Texas high school.
Hey, bro, it's crazy because when I was doing pre-draft workouts after I graduated,
right?
I was down in Dallas. I was there with Barrington.
Yeah, his brother.
I had no clue, bro. So I was there with Barrington the whole time. And then I go to Colorado State and I meet Zay. I'm chopping it up with Zay. We doing whatever, whoop-de-whoop.
Right.
And then I see him on IG doing pre-draft workouts. I'm like, I did pre-draft workouts there. He said, that's my brother. Right. I said, nah, no way.
Yeah.
I was like, no way, bro. Small world.
Barrington is a great trainer.
Yeah, small world.
He out there with Tyler Rowe.
Yeah. Small world, bro. So rookie season in check. Right. What was your numbers like? So you leave Colorado State, get out there and check.
Well, I play about 5 regular season, and then we lose first round playoffs, but I averaged around like 12, probably like 12, 4, and 3. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I had a couple big games against, the team that ended up signing me the next year. So, and then that's when it took off right there. I got a whole preseason with a team. I got to figure out what's needed to be successful at this level. Like, honestly, that's what I got. That's what I need. That's what everybody needs.
What did you learn, man? What was different than you expected when you became a professional? What did you learn? What are some things that you had to learn and get hip to and that took you some time to learn?
The physicality. It's physical overseas, you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot more physical than you would think. Like, though they're gonna get away with a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because you the American, you the guy that they expecting to be able to hold your own, So you got to deal with that expectations, And then just keeping your body in shape. You don't have no trainers. You don't have nobody really looking out for you. You don't have no nutritionist. You know what I'm saying? It's on you. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna prepare yourself for the game, the week, the month? You know what I'm saying? It's all on you. So I had to really understand that. That was one of the biggest steps for me.
I was just talking to you. Seen I was talking to Par just earlier, and we were saying the same thing. It's like when you in high school, you in college, you are catered to,
A
and
different level.
kids don't realize they don't realize how spoiled they are. Imagine, I mean, remember at Colorado State at Oral Roberts, like you get anything you want,
Whenever.
food, you whatever, bro. Like people just handing you things. Come here, Julio doing whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, bring me this. Come here. Bring my shoes. Bring my. You know what I'm saying?
Extra socks, extra shirts.
Bro, I need the whole thing. I need the whole thing.
We needed it all. I'm telling you.
I need it all.
Yeah.
And they just handing it to you,
Shout
bro.
out to Julio.
Shout out to Julio. That's my guy. I talked to Julio too.
Yeah, I talked to him a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
But then you go to professional. You become a professional, and because won't even look at you, bro. They just like you don't get nothing, bro.
After practice,
and,
they'll see you the next day.
Man,
They'll see you at practice the next day. Be ready.
I pay for my own physio. I pay for my own chiro.
Need it.
I pay for the masseuse to come to the crib. I pay for the chef to come to the crib.
Mind you, this is money that you earning out of your paycheck.
Out of my own pocket, bro.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta become an adult, really. You gotta become an adult.
You gotta become an adult, bro.
Yeah.
And I try to tell these young cats, bro, like you gotta want it. You gotta want it. Because nobody's gonna give it to you. Nobody's gonna help you when you get to that level. Like you gotta figure it out yourself.
For sure.
Man.
You don't have no choice. Or they're gonna find somebody else who's willing to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So year 2, check, did well.
Year 2,
What's
check.
been your hardest year?
So my hardest year, I would say would be my 3rd year when I went to Hungary. So I had a big year in Czech. The next year I averaged like 16, 4 and 5. I was shooting like 45 from the 3. I was getting a lot of opportunities. Numbers went up. You know, so I got a job from Alba Fehervar. I signed with Octagon that year too.
Okay. Yeah.
So I signed with them in Hungary, one of the top teams in Hungary. Had a great preseason. Everything was going well. You know, they give you a car. They I got to see a little bit more of the.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
Your first 2 years, you didn't have a car, did you?
No.
Ooh, see? And guys don't even know that, bro.
No.
Did you have a roommate?
No. I was
Okay,
I was
so
alone.
you had your own crib, no
I
car.
was alone. No car
Right,
though. No
right.
car though. They couldn't afford it, which is okay.
Yeah.
So I go to a team that can, you know what I'm saying? They give you a little bit more, pay you a little bit more, but the expectations rise as well.
Yeah.
And it's a little tolerance for nonsense, you know? So my 3rd year, I ended up hurting my back right before our first game of the season. Like, had a great preseason, showed up well. They was expecting, you know what I'm saying, big things. And then I ended up hurting my back. I had a disc issue. So I couldn't be myself, but coach wanted me to play. It was his, you know, he was dealing with a lot of pressure too because he just got the job.
For sure.
So I ended up having that injury and it kind of set me back. I couldn't really be myself. So when they was putting me out on the floor, I was a little tender out there. I couldn't really move, do what I needed to do to help the team. So after about 5 games in, we mutually decided that let's do a buyout so I can go home and get some rehab. You know, because I can't play. I can't do anything right now. So this was year 3. I ended up getting a buyout, going back to Dallas, and I was home for about 4 months doing rehab. Like you said, I had to pay for my own chiropractor. I had to pay for my own doctor's appointments. You know, I had to do a lot. You know what I'm saying? Then I had to pay for my training to get back in shape, just to, you know, make sure I can try to get a job second half of the season, you know, so I can come back. Which, luckily, due to me having a good year the year before, my previous team called me, was like, come back. You know, come back and come finish the season with us. So I ended up doing that, and we ended up going to the championship. my first ever championship, high school, college, pro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ended up going to the championship. We had Ty Nichols. Shout out to Ty, my boy. He playing in Greece now. You know, he had a good year that year too, and it was exciting. You know, just to know that I could persevere through and go through some adversity and still find a way to get something done and make something out of nothing. So I think that was the hardest year, but I think that was the year that I needed the most.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, yeah. Them are the years that make you, man. It's like the hardest times is kind of what, and now that you made it through, you like, damn, I can make it through anything.
Ain't nothing stopping it. Ain't nothing stopping it.
Yeah.
Unless I don't want to hoop no more. It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And then year 4.
Year 4, they re-signed me to a bigger contract. You know, I was still, like I said, I re-signed with Octagon again. And, you know, they was like, you know, we need you to put up some bigger numbers so you can get to a better team, more opportunity, you know. So you got to redo it again. You got to go all the way back over to step.
You got to do it again.
1. You did it once, but they don't believe that you still the same guy. So do it again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that was like hard for me a little bit to digest. Mm-hmm. But I had already made up my mind, this is what I'm going to do. So, you know, head down, feet moving. Yeah. Went out there, did my thing, 8 months.
Still in check?
Still in check. Went back to the check. Yeah, went back to the check.
Yeah.
Balled out. You know, had a great year. Averaged about 13, 4-4. Made the playoffs, did all this. And then now we on year 5. I get a call from team in Montenegro. They say they like you. They want to see you in the ABA. Come over here.
ABA solid too.
ABA solid, bro.
Yeah.
ABA solid. It's a lot of good teams. They play a lot of good basketball over here.
Yeah.
And there's some EuroLeague teams nearby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Montenegro got a Euro Cup team.
We got Partizan. Partizan Serbian.
No, that's in the ABA. But Montenegro. Budućnost, yeah. Budućnost is Euro Cup.
And they get right.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Right.
They got cheese over there too, chicken.
Yeah. So we just building. We just building. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We just build and just try to make it, you know what I'm saying, to where we establish ourselves. You know, I'm not just doing this for myself too, doing this for my family. You know, they want to see me succeed, you know, and I think they deserve it, you know, just to see me reach a goal.
Your pops, he was a pro. What did he do?
He played overseas for a little bit, and then you know, he had some training camp with the Golden State Warriors. Like he played ball for real. Like he could really.
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah, he ended up getting hurt in training camp. Whenever he tried out for the Golden State Warriors, that was around with Jason Richardson, Monte Ellis. You know, around their rookie years. Ooh. Yeah, so he was out there. So you know, I always got him in the background, giving me advice.
Yeah. What's it like for you out there living dolo? I'm looking at you right now. Ain't nothing on the wall. I know what you see. Just sitting down on the couch right now.
I'm on the couch, man. I'm good though. I got a nice little 1-bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Crib situated. I got everything I need, man. I got the food. I got amenities. You know what I'm saying?
What's a typical week look like for you, man? Let the young amateurs know, the guys who want to be pro. What's a typical week for you right now? You play once a week?
So we play, right now we playing in 2 different leagues. So sometimes we might play twice a week. Okay. But, you know, definitely we starting off Mondays with weights in the morning. Then after weights is shooting directly after. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you get some breakfast in there before, so you got to get up a little bit early. And then you're going to probably rest a little bit. Then you got a 6 o'clock practice that night. You know, and it's not an easy practice. You're going to go hard, you know, especially over here in these Balkans. They don't play. They want 100% out of you every day. Every day. So you do that. You're going to have that probably Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday. You'll probably have 1 practice in the afternoon. And then if you don't have a game, and you know what I'm saying, but if you might have a game in the middle of the week, you get a day off the day after, then you right back to it. Weights, practice, shooting. It's consistent. It's consistent work. You know what I'm saying? You're building yourself for what's to come without even thinking about it. They're going to do it for you if you ain't ready. They gonna
Do
make
you,
sure that you getting your work in.
do you have any time for yourself? What do you do in your downtime?
Man, I like to watch these podcasts. I like to learn. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the phone a lot with my family back home.
Mm.
And then I'm eating a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, nutrition, just working
He
on
said, I'm
different
eating a
foods,
lot.
learning how to cook a little bit. If I can't cook,
Yeah.
I have to go get something. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real chill guy. You know, I didn't let, you know what I'm saying, all that in the past. I'm a real chill
Yeah, for
guy.
sure. Nah, yeah.
I'm real
You done
chill
grown up a
now.
little bit. I get it.
Yeah,
You're a
yeah.
pro, man. Being a pro, you don't got you have to allot your time wisely. You only got a certain amount of time, and so you can't be doing all the foolishness and also trying to get better and do the things you need to do to be a professional. So,
Yeah, it's
I
hard.
think yeah, it's hard, but that's the part that helps you grow up is like you realize what's important. You start prioritizing things. Like, all right, the gym comes first. My job, my profession comes first. Yeah, partying, all that stuff, but I got to do my job. And if that stuff gets in the way of my job, then you gotta pick one. You know what I
You
mean?
gotta
So
pick one. What you want to do? You want to be a pro or you want to be,
you
you
want to
know,
have fun.
a promoter? Pick one.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you want to be a pro, you want to be a promoter. Straight up, man.
Straight
I
up.
tell the kids this all the time. Like, y'all want to go play college, y'all got to stop with all the fun time.
Oh, it starts there. It starts in high school.
Yeah,
Starts there. If you want to see these guys, they know who they gonna get a big money to,
yeah.
and they devoting their lives to it. So you definitely got to take this stuff seriously, man. Everything you got to take it all seriously.
You coming home for Christmas? No,
No, I can't. We got games.
of course. Yeah, of course not.
We
What's
got
that
games.
like for you? I knew the answer. What's that like for you, man?
I mean, I think it's tough being away from family for anybody if you got a close relationship with them. But it's okay with me. Like I said, I just going on year 5 for me. I didn't been around. I didn't went home a couple times early in my career, but now I'm at the point now where I'm settled in. I'm comfortable where I'm at. Make some phone calls, send out some gifts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Make
yeah.
sure I'm reaching out to the people I want to, and then just staying focused. And everyone will understand. They understand. Not being able to go back and forth. You
Hmm.
know, as you please. As you got responsibilities.
How many Americans do you have out there?
I'm the only one.
Wow,
Only one on the team, solo.
wow.
Yeah, it's different too. This is my first year
Is
like
it?
this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never had that situation. Wow.
With
What's that like, bro?
It's different, man. At first, it was a little shocking, just to understand that you're gonna be doing this thing on your own for the most part.
On
You got a translator. They got some of my teammates. They speak English. They do a good job of, what I'm saying, incorporating me when they can. So does our coach. But at the end of the day, like, the pressure, the responsibility falls on me. You know,
So y'all have a translator, huh?
yeah. My teammates,
Yeah, 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 for sure.
my teammates is telling me. My coaches, he can speak some English too, so that's cool.
It's hard, man. It's and try to explain to guys what that's like being on a team where guys don't even speak English. You like doing sign language and you trying to figure out the plays and you trying to do the right things and talk to the coach. Coach can't even talk to you. He talk to you. You got to talk to him. He talks to him. He talks back. Like you know what I'm saying? You triangle
Yeah,
talking.
it's
They
different.
don't realize. Yeah, they don't realize what that's like in the heat of a game. Coach is talking. You don't know what he's saying.
That's another challenge, like being able to pick things up on the fly,
Yeah.
learning how to that's when you got to really understand the game too, and understand spots, understand different type of calls and plays and stuff that are universal that everyone uses around the world. That's developing your IQ. So sometimes you may not have to hear him have a full-fledged conversation with you. He can just tell you, okay, we need you here to do this. Okay, I know what I need. All right, I'll be able to
Mm-hmm.
figure it out. Boom. And then that's another thing about being a pro, just being able to pick up things on the fly and adapt quickly to your situation.
Mm-hmm. Man, that's difficult, bro. That's what else, bro? I'm trying to think of all the things that I want to ask. I'm like trying to think of all the things I want to ask you.
Ask away, man. Ask away.
Man, I've been there, bro, and I know what it's like, man. And you ain't never been the guy to complain. Like you've always been hungry, been curious, and always wanted to work. And to see it paying off, to see you out there, I've been following you to watch. You know what I'm saying? Bro, it's been a real treat for me as an old vet, bro, to see all the.
For sure, man. You definitely set a good example. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was only 1 year, I got to follow you too after you during your journey and stuff like that. Like, you know, you need those older guys to, you know, who's been through the mud, that's seen the things that you're about to see, and really teach you and try to prepare you for it. If they don't teach you, then they show you by example. You know, and then the ones who want it, they're gonna pick up on it.
Yeah.
The ones who want it, they're gonna pick up on it. So shout out to O.
Yeah, you
Shout out
got
to O.
any of the guys that you still keeping any pros, any younger pros that you keep in contact with? What are you, 20? How old are you?
28.
28. Yeah, 28.
Yeah.
Any younger guys that you keep up with? Anybody that you keep up with?
E, oh yeah. E still hooping.
Is he?
Yeah. I think where was he just at? You know, he was
Netherlands or something like that.
Yeah, he was in the Netherlands, but then I think he's at F&P. I think he might
Finland or somewhere like that.
He balling though. He going hard. He going strong.
He was always going hard. I'm glad to see that, man.
Yeah, bro.
I'm glad to see that.
I keep up with the young guys though for sure. And some of my young guys, like I said, I keep up with John and Isaiah and David. You know, so I'm always keep an eye on them.
Yeah.
And then, you know, a lot of I'm trying to see who else still playing that was on my team. Oh, Jay Brad. You know, Jay Brad came to see me in Czech Republic.
Did he really?
We linked in Czech Republic.
Did he really?
Yeah, because he was playing in the second league. He's playing in the second league, and we linked up.
He's an interesting character.
Yeah, he's interesting. Yeah, he takes his stuff seriously.
Oh, I know. I know.
Shout out Jay Brad, man. He's still doing his thing, man.
Yeah. Hey, man, I love all the guys that's still hooping, bro. Like, what do you see? How long do you see yourself? What do you think? What would you like to see moving forward? I know you've been in Czech and all those places. Where would you like to reach? And how long do you think, you know what I'm saying?
My final destination overseas is definitely, I want to see if I could tap in on a EuroLeague team.
For sure. Any country specifically you'd like to get to?
Man, Real Madrid.
Spain. Yeah, for sure. Nah, just in general, like even if it ain't EuroLeague, do you look around and say, man, I'm trying to go play here?
Definitely I want to go see what's up in Greece. I like Greece, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Greece, Spain, Italy, maybe.
Yeah.
Just to go see some different stuff out there. France.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at you and I'm like, bro, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to get to any of those places you want to get to. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Where was you playing at? You was in Spain or France?
Man, so I did 3 years in France. And I did 3 years in Spain. So rookie year was in Italy, A2 in Casale Monferrato. Then I went Poland for a couple months. Then I went 3 years in France, Le Mans, Dijon, Rouen, and then 3 years in Spain. 2 years in Madrid, 1 year in Zaragoza.
Yeah.
Man, so
how was that?
Man, listen.
You enjoyed it.
Spain is different, bro.
Yeah.
Spain is different. I love Spain. Love the basketball, the qual. So, you know, I did 3 years in France. France was really good basketball. Really good basketball. Then I got to Spain and I was like, whoa, basketball's different here. And people always ask me what was the difference. And I just say, when I got to Spain, I realized how important it was to play both sides of the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Because in college, I was just a scorer. My whole career, I've been just a scorer. And I've scored the ball really well. But then I got to Spain, and I had to play defense as well. And not only that, is the guys I was playing against were they were very talented.
Very good.
And Spain, they don't care about the Americans. They're ran by Europeans. Spain is ran by the best Europeans. They'll go take the best Serbians, bring them to Spain. They'll take the best from a bunch of leagues and just bring them to Spain. And so it's really high quality basketball. And I had to play defense. Like that was the thing. I was scoring, but they wouldn't. I didn't start leveling up until I showed that I could not only score but guard as well.
Yeah, they don't play
At a
about
high
defense,
level.
bro. They be on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
And
be
so
on
all these cats that think that they're just such good scorers, it's like, yeah, you're a good scorer, but if you're not committed to defense, you won't get a chance to score because you won't get a chance to play.
You won't be on the floor.
You won't be on the floor.
Yeah.
You'll never get it. You'll never get a chance to show everybody how good you are because you didn't get a chance to. You're not playing defense, so you won't play. And so I make that point to everybody is like, and I don't say you got to be the best defender, but you have to give, like, very high level of effort.
Yeah, your effort. You gotta want it. You gotta want to
Very high
show
level
that
of
you
effort.
want to play defense.
Yeah, you got to show like, yeah, that's the thing. You have to show that I'm eager. Like, this guy's not going to beat me. I'm going to play defense. I'm going to be in the right spots. France taught me, like when I was in France, I played with a really, really, really tough defensive coach, and we'd watch film every day, and he would pause it, and you have to be in your correct spots, and that's just how he would grade if you were playing defense. Like, he pause it, make sure this guy's in help, hoop on the head under the basket. He's got 1 foot in the paint. This guy's in help. You know what I mean? Like, at every time. And so he was on me all the time. Guard 94 feet. Pick up.
Man, that's
I used to save my energy for offense.
Yeah.
And I got that year. I only averaged 8 points. And it was like, well, I get in the game and I wouldn't even look to score. I'd be like, all right, where's the point guard? I'll pick up. Yeah, I'm big, physical.
Yeah.
I'll pick up the point guard and just rough him up the whole time down the court.
Right.
And that was my job. Be physical, get him tired. I'm going to play 15, 18 minutes. Get him super tired so the starters can come in and do their job.
Exactly.
You know, and so I learned how to play defense there, and then I carried that, and I carried it to Spain. So that was the biggest thing that I learned, and telling the young guys, man, y'all got to give effort. That's the hardest thing, is just realizing how much effort it takes.
And the best teams are great defensively teams, great defensive teams. Like, it's very simple. Very simple.
Yeah. And did you struggle at all with the professionalism? Like, and I say that for me, coming from the States. Yeah, so coming from the States, once again, I was all about offense, and it was just like, give me the ball. I'm worried about me. I'm not, I'd come in the locker room, I'd sit down, and I wouldn't shake nobody's hand. I barely even say good morning to anybody, and they hated that. Right. You walk into Europe, good morning, you shake everybody's hand, you do the whole thing. You got to say hello to everybody, be a professional. Right. And I was like getting in arguments with my teammates, just, back and forth.
Yeah.
And you can't bring that energy to the team.
Yeah, you got to learn that, being a good teammate and being the right teammate is going to make your life a lot easier and your job a lot easier. Yeah. Because you don't want your team to hate you. Because then they might try to sabotage. You never know.
And in America, you could be the asshole. You could be the guy like, I don't care. I score all the points. Yeah. Nobody talk to me. No, you can do that in America. You can't do that overseas.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't really work. It doesn't create more opportunities for you. I definitely had to learn that, but I learned that early. Like, you already over here. There's no point of making everything harder for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just grow as a person. Speak to people when they speak to you. Say good morning. Speak to guys who won't even play. Speak to the trainers. You know what I'm saying? Speak to the guys that do things in the back. And it just goes a long way as respect goes.
And honestly, you've always been like that good, upbeat, always smiling kind of guy. Like, you've always been that.
Yeah, so it was easy. It was easy.
I imagine you didn't struggle with that much. But you said you learned it early, and that's how I know, like, that's why you're still around, is because you learned that. You have to learn it. And guys who don't make it, they don't learn it. They don't learn how to be a good European basketball player, which means being a good teammate, which means being respectful, being professional. A lot of American guys struggle with that coming overseas.
It's just like, because exactly, like, you want to have good relationships with these people, because, if you want another opportunity, who they going to come back and call? Mm-hmm. And they're going to ask about your character. It's just like college. It's just like, it's the same thing.
It is, bro, but I think that it is the same thing, bro, but a lot of people don't get it.
No.
A lot of people don't get, like, that is the driver. Yes, everybody can score, everybody can run, everybody can jump. Basketball is not the deciding factor. There's basketball players everywhere. Check. In Africa, in the States, in Asia, everybody plays basketball, and there's high levels. They're doing it at a high level. What separates those guys is your attitude, is your effort, is the little intangible things. And I got a young guy right now who's over in Serbia. Shout out Sean, man. I've been kind of mentoring him and talking to him about what it's like. He's trying to get overseas.
Yeah.
And he had a good game, but he got into it with one of the other guys, and he was so down on himself because that's all the stuff that we've been talking about. It's like, yo, you got to be professional. Like, you can't let something that you don't like, you can't let that get you out of yourself.
Right.
And he was like, man, I did that, and the coach talked to me. He was like, look, if there was an agent in the stands right now, he would have wrote you off the list.
Very simple.
And that's what I tell guys. Like, you got to be the ultimate teammate, but also go get your job done and get baskets.
Yeah. Still focus on you, but just don't be an asshole.
Yeah, man. But for you, man, everything going well with you, bro? Everything going
well with me, old man. I'm out here. I'm just living, bro.
Enjoying it,
man. This time ain't forever, so I gotta make sure I bask.
Yeah, man. Man, no, that's real, bro. I mean, I ain't. It's funny because I didn't even have nothing, bro. I seen you and I wanted to connect with you, bro. I was like,
yeah, we needed to talk, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, let me connect with my young boy.
Well, how Deuce? You talk to Deuce?
Yeah, I mean, I see him all the time.
Yeah,
and we're gonna be training this. I think this coming up week we're gonna be training. You talk to him?
No, I need to reach out to him. I seen him
man,
and stuff and doing his thing.
Yeah, reach out to him, man. Yeah, young here, everybody here, bro. We in OKC.
I need to come out to Oklahoma, man.
Come on, man.
I need to do.
Come on.
Come kick it.
Come on.
I might see what's up this summer, man. I ain't got nothing to do this summer.
I was gonna ask that. What's your summers look like? You go back to where do you go back to?
So right now I'm staying in Atlanta. I got a place in Atlanta. I got a condo in Atlanta. So I go back there. That's why I've been. I work. I go play in the ABL during the summer runs, and then just have some trainers and stuff. I'll be doing it. Just be staying local.
Why Atlanta?
That's where my mom's is. She about 45 minutes. She's like in Dunwoody.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, brother, man. Well, hey, listen. If you want to come pull up, man, let me know. We'll get you.
It's no problem, man. I think I'm gonna have to. I need that. I need to come see the guys, man. You need to come
tap in, man.
That's gonna be good.
For sure. For sure. Nah, man, Kris Martin, I just wanted to tap in with you, bro. Love to see what you're doing, man. And obviously I wish you well, bro. And if you ever need anything from me, you can hit me anytime. I
appreciate you, old man. It's all love. Always will be.
Yeah, brother. Well, man, keep doing what you're doing, bro. Good luck the rest of the season. Through the holidays and all that. Wishing that you and your family a happy holidays, brother. But keep going, brother. Keep going.
Yes, sir.